guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Tarnisha.
And I'm Dominique.
And we are the Chosen Sisters.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Real with T&D.
Yes.
In today's video, we are going to be discussing
setting boundaries.
Yes, setting boundaries.
But before we do anything, make sure you stop what you're doing. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and get this video a thumbs up, comment. Let us know. Meet us in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
talk to us. We talk bike.
Yes.
Make sure you click that bell notification so every time we post a video, you will be notified. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Get right into it.
So we back again with another topic. I be feeling like our topics, but we be hitting some good ones.
Yeah, we be hitting on some good stuff.
We be hitting some
like,
good ones.
real.
But this one is very important. I feel like it's very important for leveling up, the next level, understanding yourself. It just goes healing. It goes with so many different things.
Yes.
So like we stated, today's topic will be setting boundaries. And setting boundaries to me is a very, very important thing in your life that you should do with everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's with your friends, family, workplace, significant other, anything of that nature. Because it's like, if you don't set boundaries, people will literally run over you. You know what I'm saying? It's no
run you to the ground.
Run you down to the ground. Like it's no type of respect. You know what I'm saying? It's really no respect. You know what I'm saying? They call you at all types of night with their problems. You know what I'm saying? They don't take your feelings into consideration. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that comes with not setting boundaries and letting people know, like, hey, this is where I draw the line at. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me at 2 o'clock in the morning about no drama. I can't go to sleep with that in my spirit because literally to me, like for real, people don't understand like what you listen to and what you hear. That goes in your spirit.
Yeah.
So just imagine, you know what I'm saying, somebody calling you 2 o'clock in the morning and it's some crazy stuff and then you gotta go to sleep with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I just feel like setting boundaries is, I didn't really learn about setting boundaries until I just started my healing journey. Like when I decided to be single and celibate and all of that, like that what really made me want to set more boundaries, because it's like these people will come into your life or come back into your life or whatever, and it's like you've healed and you went through all these things and it's like, hold on, this not right. Like this does not feel right. I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like the way you talk to me. And this can be any relationship. It can be romantic. This can be friendships, you know, family relationships, whatever it is. But once you go through that point where you have healed to a certain extent, it's like certain things you just can't even let it even cross the line like that. Like for myself, for example, like I wouldn't say that I was a people pleaser, but I was a person with a big heart. Like I was a person, I give you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chances. Like I had so much faith in people, y'all, and it was detrimental to a certain point because it was like you got too much faith in people. Like I just got faith that people are gonna do right, people can change, you know, and it will hurt me to a certain extent because like these people, you know, when you are naturally a giver and you are naturally somebody that, you know, heals others or whatever the case may be, you draw in users sometimes. And I didn't realize that I was drawing in people that would use me, and they would see, oh, okay, I can get right here with her, so let me go all the way. And I always say people are only gonna do how much you allow them to do. So if they see they can get past a certain point with you, they just gonna keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until it's no return. Like they gonna dog it into the ground. So like I said, I used to be a person that, you know what I'm saying, I give you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just believed in redemption. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn.
Not this Virgo.
Not at all. Like, and my sister taught me a lot about that. Like she used to always tell me. But one thing about me, I have to go through things and experience it and learn it on my own. You know, I'll take it in when somebody's telling me something, but I really have to go through it in order to really know, you know, what somebody meant by it. And so I used to be that person that would just give you chance after chance after chance after chance. Now, at this healed stage, at this everything that I've been through and everything that I've learned, like looking back, it's like it's no way. Like now in my life, you get one chance, you get a correction, period. And then that's it. Like after that, that's it. Like you have one chance to show me who you are. And I'm like, if I present it to you and I say like, hey, this does not work for me. I don't like the way you do this or the way you treat me or the way you speak to me, or that doesn't work. And I give you a chance to correct yourself. Now, if you take that and the behavior continues, then that's your character. And so now you're done. Like it's no second, you're done.
Yeah.
I don't play that.
And sometimes even with setting boundaries, you have to do a self-inventory.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do a self-inventory on yourself as well. Like my sister just stated, if you're constantly, you know what I'm saying, if you're constantly attracting these people that you're praying, like you're praying about something to God to remove it, or this type of person or this type of thing in your life, and you're constantly attracting it, you need to do a self-inventory. That can be a whole nother video, you know what I'm saying, and check yourself and see what is it in me that's connecting these type of people.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, like even with family, you know, I love my grandmother so much, and you know what I'm saying, I can speak and say this because I have told her this, like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes my grandmother, she's a grandmother, so she's a grandmother, she's a mother, she's a sister, so just naturally, you know, she take on other people's problems and harvest other people's problems. And I have to tell her, like, Granny, don't call me with that. Like, I don't want to hear about this. Like, I have already, you know what I'm saying, I gave you my opinion on it. I gave you, like, Granny, stop doing this. Like, just pray for them, keep going. You can't change that situation, you know what I'm saying? And it affects me because of course that's my grandmother, that's my family, and I have to draw the line in the sand, like, look, if you're gonna call me with this, I'm not gonna answer.
Right.
And she understood. And you know what I'm saying, it's something as simple as telling someone, communicating, because they might not think what they doing is wrong.
Right.
Because if somebody been doing this same, you know what I'm saying, been doing this 50, 60 years, even a year, they're not gonna think nothing is wrong with it because nobody have presented it to them. So once I told her, she like, okay, my granddaughter don't want, maybe I should back up. Now she tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, Ty, that's my nickname that my family call me. She say, you know what I'm saying, Tyler, you right. Like, I feel so much better, you know what I'm saying, just praying and not taking on other people's burdens and stuff. And like I told her, you got to draw the line. If whoever you communicating with, they can't call you with something positive and you like, look, I don't want to hear that today. Today I'm having a good day. I just don't want to hear about your problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you really have to do a self-inventory in yourself to figure out what, because for me, I'm like, okay, at one point, drama, you know what I'm saying, watching drama shows, indulging in drama all day long. So whether it's family or not, like that drama, I had to hear it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So once I'm like, okay, look, God, remove the drama. I stopped really watching reality TV show and because that stuff it's reality TV. It comes reality for you.
Yeah, it does. What you indulge in and what you feel yourself in. You know what I'm saying? From the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. So whatever's in your heart, whatever's in your spirit, whatever you are connecting yourself to, eventually it's going to come up. And you might not even be that type of person. That might not be your character. But because you are an indulgent in that, you know what I'm saying? It'll come up, it'll speak to you. Right. And, you know, I've had people ask me, like, well, how do you create boundaries? Like, what are, you know, boundaries and things like that? I would say boundaries is knowing yourself. Like, you have to know yourself in order to know what kind of boundaries that you want to set. Like, I just remember in the workplace just always being, you know, younger in the workplace, and I worked in a hospital setting for like 6-7 years. And I always remember like older women, and it wouldn't be black women. I'll just keep it 100. It was never black women, but it would always be older white women. They would always call me girl. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, or girl this, or girl, and then girl. And then one time I had the supervisor, she just kept doing it. So I pulled her to the side and I said, hey, I don't know what the issue is, but I'm not a girl. You can call me Dominique, you can call me by my name. That's the only thing that I am going to respond to. And she's like, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. So it doesn't matter how you meant it. It matters how I received it and how I perceived that you were saying girl. And so I said, I don't like being called girl. Like, I'm a grown woman. I'm here paying my bills. I'm here working just like everybody else. So there's no need to call me girl, because people had that tendency because you're younger and you're a young lady. What about, I'm like, young lady is fine. That's fine. You know, because at the time I was probably like 20, 21. But girl, like, no, that's why I draw the line. Like, that's a boundary. Like, do not call me girl. I'm not gonna respond to you. And point blank, period. That's true, because like in the workplace, I have a lot of problems with people acting like they can't pronounce my name. And it's very weird because my name is Tarnisha. Yeah. T-A-R, and then the rest is Nisha. Simple. Nisha, people name is Nisha, put a tar in front of it. So like a lot of people like say Tanisha. No, like why are you getting so upset? Because that's my name. Like, my grandmother always told me, you need to make people respect you. If they don't know your name, I'm not creating a nickname for you. You're not gonna call me Nisha. That's a boundary. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna call me Tarnisha. If you can't pronounce my name, we won't be talking. Right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people let people, you know what I'm saying, they have a difficult name and they try to make a unique nickname to satisfy other people. Like, no, this is the name my mother gave me. It has a beautiful meaning and you're going to respect it. And we're going to set the boundary. And if you can't call me that, we can't talk. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's something as simple as that. And me doing that is just, it creates the confidence, and it just, because something as simple as that, you know what I'm saying, so many other challenges in life, you don't understand, that little thing will trickle down. You will start allowing other everything stuff just based on that one experience. You know what I'm saying? You'll let people just do whatever. So you gotta set the boundaries with everything: workplace, yourself, partners, especially with men. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always say like, oh, you can't have this checklist, or a man gonna do this. No, a man gonna do what I want him to do. You know what I'm saying? If you can't come up
to what I'm talking about and what I have presented for myself, we ain't. It's too many men out here.
Right.
It's too many men out here for one not to be doing what I say. I'm not saying it in a way of like, do what I say.
Right.
Like, no, it's not that. It's like I have these boundaries. This is what I, you know what I'm saying? This is what I respect. Like a big turn off for me, you know what I'm saying? Even with dealing with men, this may be off subject. Don't throw no sex at me. Like, you're going to be done. That's my
that's a boundary.
Like, if you like don't like let me initiate it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't control yourself, like it was a dude that he used to always pressure me. I'm like, do you get something? Like if you and I'm studying telling him I don't like that, and he constantly doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I forgave him that one time. He found another way to finesse himself in. So it's like I should have cut it off right then and there because he just found a slicker way to do it every single time.
People will get sneaky. I have noticed that, and especially if you're dealing with somebody like I said that you used to deal with, and they come back into your life, which I don't allow that anymore. Like that's a done daughter. But I used to do stuff like that. But I would find that those people, they would just find a sneakier way to do something. Like they know exactly what they're doing. Do not count it as, oh, they didn't mean it. Oh, trust me, if this person knows you and they know you have complained about this before, not even complain, I'm not even gonna say because it's not a complaint. If you have addressed this to them before that you don't like something, and then when they come back in your life, you give them another chance, and then they do it, but they do it in a slicker, they try to get around another way. That person's a manipulator. You need to get away from them.
They're gonna do it.
They're gonna keep doing it. Just gonna find slicker ways to do it. They're gonna say, oh, well, if I do it this way, she might not catch it. If I do it that way, she might not catch it. No, I'm gonna catch it because I've already addressed it to you. So I would just say setting boundaries just comes with healing. Like once you start healing and you get in that spot where you start learning yourself and know yourself and what you want and what you won't allow and what you will allow, then you'll know like, hey, this is where I draw the line. You know, like we not doing this.
Right.
And I just feel like it's a big thing. Just like just something so small is like, even like I don't like for anybody to wear shoes in my bathroom, like,
or in the house.
In the house, period. But like in my bathroom, like don't you dare. And like if you come to my bathroom door and I tell you to take your shoes off and you don't want to take your shoes off, you're not going to my bathroom.
And that's even in the house. Like people look at you crazy when you say take your shoes off. Like you're gonna have to take your shoes off to come in here. If you can't respect it, you gotta go. Like if you let just think about it, 10 people at your door, you let one person like, oh, okay, go and come. Somebody else gonna try to find a way like, oh, my feet, I ain't got no socks. They're gonna do something, you know what I'm saying, and try to finesse their way in it. And like I always used to tell my sister, it's okay to give people chances, but literally people gonna see me, I give everybody a clean slate. I give you the benefit of the doubt, so I don't judge you based off what the last person did, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I trust you on your word. The minute you break your word, like I may be hard, but the minute you break your word, it's a done deal. We're not going back. Like you don't have no second chance with me, you know what I'm saying? And people like a lot of people give people multiple chances. When a person show you it's the first time, I'm sorry. If God removes somebody out your life, do not double back, because I'm telling you, when it's not gonna ever work. They're gonna come back and they just gonna find a slicker finesse it. They're gonna finesse it. I've experienced this every time with friends, everything.
So I can tell you, I'm a walking, living, breathing testimony. That's why I say your boundaries and like your standards and what you allow, it comes with you just healing and knowing yourself. Like me, I know I can't give nobody no second, third, fourth, fifth chance. I've done that before, and I know I'm so healed to the point where it's just like, you're not gonna trample over me like that. Like I'm just not doing it. I'm gonna tell you once. I'm gonna give you a probation period to correct it, and if you don't correct it, then baby, you gotta go, because life is too short. Like
my sister is she's very nice, because you ain't even getting a probation period with me. Like your probation period starts the day I start.
This is for new people.
Oh, new? You have a new one?
So new friends out there, new relationships, you get a clean slate. You get a chance, because that's only fair. You get a chance for me to bring it to your attention. And let you know what bothered me, what boundary I have, whatever situation may be, and then I give you a chance to correct yourself. Now, if that behavior continues and it pops up anytime, I don't care. It could be 6 months later and it pops up. You gotta go, But I feel like somebody that's gonna respect you. Lately, when I've been laying the law down, you know what I'm saying, people getting to know me, friends, whatever, and I'm presenting myself and letting them know what I like and what they don't like. A real person gonna take that. They're gonna take that and do self-inventory and like, okay, let me make sure I don't do this in this area with her, because that bothers her. You know what I'm saying? Because I do the same thing. Like I notice, like if someone tell me they don't like something or they don't respond to something and their behavior change or something, like a text or something, I can see like, okay, something is wrong. Let me not say that, or let me ask them, does that trigger them? Is it something, you know what I'm saying? So people that really fool with you, they gonna listen to what you got to say. They're gonna pay attention. They're gonna pay attention. They're gonna try to not do what you say that you don't like. So this video,
like it's man, I know it's a good one. I hope it can help someone out there. I encourage everyone to set boundaries with everything, not just me, not just relationships, but with family, work, especially work. You know what I'm saying? Because work, they be trying to get over.
They do.
They literally try to push you to another limit. And the more and more that you allow them to do stuff, the more and more they're gonna just build up this portfolio to where if you try to do one thing, they got this whole case built.
Last time.
No,
so
stand your ground.
Why we can't do this? And that's the thing. You can't let stuff get too far. I used to be like that too, where I would let stuff get to a certain point, and then I would initiate. And they like, oh, like this girl is she's wild. So that's why it's good to just address it. It's good to address it head on. So it's like it's no back and forth. Like, well, I did it to you this time. So what's different today? Like all of a sudden you just don't want me to do that. So that's why it's just important to just really, you know what I'm saying, know yourself and you know what you like and know what you don't like, and setting boundaries is so important. So make sure you set those boundaries. It can be something small, it can be something big, whatever it may be. Even if it's somebody that's already been in your life for a period of time, it's never too late for you to set those boundaries for yourself and just tell that person what you will and won't allow. And if they can't come up to par with it, then just let them go. Bye-bye. Period, point blank.
You gotta go. Yeah, good topic, sis. Good topic. You hit some good points that I'm gonna go back and look at. You know what I'm saying? So we thank y'all. We appreciate
y'all so much for watching.
Like I said, thank you to everyone that's constantly subscribing, commenting, showing love. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week for another great topic.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye guys.